This time last year, I made the decision to start making weekly YouTube videos. I was a small art channel with 50 subscribers, and I had a big dream of hitting 100 subscribers someday. Fast forward to a year's time, and now I'm at 11,000 subscribers. This whole thing has been incredibly surreal to me, and it has pushed me to create more art and also helped me realise that this is something I want to pursue a career in. I've gotten so much out of doing YouTube. I've made loads of art friends, I've collabed with loads of people, I've drawn things I probably wouldn't have drawn had I not done YouTube videos, and all the positive feedback and all the nice things that people say to me just means so much to me. Like, a comment might not seem like a big thing to someone when they're writing it, but if you say something really lovely, it really does make my day. So that is why I wanted to give something back, so I'm hosting an international art contest, and I hope as many of you as possible will enter. So in terms of what you need to do, you need to create a drawing of one of my original characters. You can draw them in whatever situation or pose you want, but make sure you read the backstory of the character and also that your portrayal of them is relevant to their story. And your drawing can be either digital or traditional. I will be covering the characters that this includes at the end of the video, so if you have no idea who my original characters are, don't worry, it's all explained at the end of the video, so make sure you watch this video until the end. So next up, in terms of the rules, you must be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I am able to check that, so make sure you're definitely subscribed. You must be following my Instagram and Twitter. Well, I don't know, that bit's optional. If you don't have an Instagram and a Twitter, then how are you going to follow me? But if you do, I would prefer it if you could follow me. My Instagram is at jenna.drawing and my Twitter is at jenna_drawing. No tracing, copying or using bases. That's just because if you do that, then it's not really your own drawing. You must be over 18 to enter or have parental or guardian permission. This is because if you do win, you're going to need to provide your address, and if your parents aren't cool with that, then I can't really send you your prize. So double check with your parents if you are under 18, if they're alright with that. No hate will be tolerated. If you leave a mean comment on another person's entry, then you will be disqualified. And post your entry as a YouTube video, preferably as a speed paint, and I will elaborate on that. So the way to enter is to first email me, and my email is on the screen right now, an image of your drawing, and it's preferably a higher quality one, and also a link to your speed paint. If you can't for some reason make a speed paint video, or you can't make a YouTube video out of it, then please send me a picture of the drawing in its halfway point. This is just to make sure this is definitely your drawing. So the final part is optional. You can add a short written portion explaining what it was about the character that appealed to you. This won't help you win, it just will, I don't know, it's just interesting for me to know why you chose that character. So on to the fun part, which is the prizes. One of the first prizes you'll be receiving if you win is a Pink Pig A4 sketchbook. This is my favourite brand of sketchbook, and I have been using these sketchbooks for a long time, so that's why I thought it would be a good prize. And next up we have a Pentel pocket brush pen. If you don't know what that is already, it's basically something you can use to ink your drawings, like outline them, or if you want just create ink drawings with, and it is definitely a really good tool for doing that. And then we have the part that I'm most excited about, which is 24 graphic markers, and I've been using these for about 2 years. I found them at Comic Con in 2014, and I really do like these markers. The alcohol ink quality in them is really good, and it's basically no different to a Copic marker, except it has a bullet nib instead of a brush tip, but they're still just as good. And then finally, you will get a drawing of whatever you want, so essentially just a free commission. So if you do win, you will need to be emailing me what you want me to draw, and I can create a marker drawing or a watercolour drawing of anything. Ember is my main original character, and for those of you who don't know, I'm actually working on a comic about her at the moment. To summarise, she is a princess who, after a series of unfortunate circumstances, has to make the decision to abandon the castle in the hopes of saving the kingdom of Epkel. She has fire powers which she was born with, so that might be a cool thing to incorporate into your drawing if you do choose to draw her. Akira, on the other hand, ends up becoming Ember's best friend, although a lot of my friends do ship them together. She comes from a guild which is made up of warriors, all of which have markings on their heads like she does. Despite not being born with powers like Ember, she is incredibly well trained as a warrior. You can choose either Ember or Akira to draw in order to enter this competition. The contest will end on September 1st at midnight UK time, so make sure you get it done fairly soon so you aren't just rushing to meet the deadline. I really hope as many of you as possible will enter, and if you have any questions that I haven't covered in this video, then make sure you leave a comment down below.